Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
All right. So what inspires you to come out here today?
We've been learning about obviously the concept of seva.
Yeah, seva, yeah.
Personally, I think it's really important to give back to the people because we're so fortunate of where we are now,
Yeah.
and sort of to be as privileged as we are, well, for the majority of us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something I didn't expect this experience. Like, it was different to how I imagined it.
How did you imagine it to be?
People are gonna come, not be so nice, and I'd hand out the food and then just leave. But
Right.
it was the opposite.
Or people weren't even nicer than you thought they were going to be?
Yeah.
The homeless people or the people serving?
The homeless people.
Homeless people. Good, good. And how did it make you feel?
It made me feel good to give back finally because we do so much work.
He's getting scared. He was rapping earlier. Now he's
Genuinely, we do so much work within our school to make things better, and we're trying more recently to do outreach into the community.
Yeah.
We've got a campaign going on called "Be a Human First" from the Guru Nanak quote.
Oh, really?
So it's one.
Yeah, but you know that quote, by the way. I don't want to be bad to you lot, yeah. But that quote is not actually by Guru Nanak Dev Ji.
Who's it by?
It's someone made it up, and they attributed it to Guru Nanak Dev Ji.
That works better for our campaign because our campaign focuses on no differences.
Yes, so the Guru, he didn't say be human first, because for him, for us, like Sikhs in general, to be a human being is to be both spiritual and moral. You got to have both. You can't, if you just spend your life being a good moral person, but you miss out on the spiritual side, then the Guru says again your life is wasted. But if you're a spiritual being and you don't help no one, again your life got wasted. You get it? So they both go hand in hand. Whereas what that quote seems to say is like, doesn't matter if you're religious, just be a good person. And that doesn't go with the concept what the Guru would say. But the idea behind it is that you should be a good person. And that is what the Guru did say. So the Guru is like saying, because look, you could be giving it, there's a risk. I'll tell you why there's a risk, because you're here, then you're talking about seva. I'll teach you about the two wings, isn't it? Seva and Simran. Simran means to meditate. Seva means to give. Why are they together? Let's say you came here today, you gave. You felt good for giving. But what if you could get a bit of what we call hankar, pride from giving? So you went home tonight and you're boasted about like, yeah, me, I'll give out food every day. You lot, what do? You're waste. Do you see how it's dangerous? It's dangerous to become a giver because it can make you proud. And pride is not good. Right, it can pump your ego up. So that's why you see rich people, when they give money to charities, they ask for their name to be plastered everywhere. They ask to be shown that they're giving because they want to be shown to be giving. Yeah? And they want people to praise them. And that's why Maharaj says, Satya man santok upche dene ke vichar, de mange sesa guna, sob kare sansar. You don't even understand that, but I'll explain it to you. What they say is, people want to start giving, yeah? And then what do they say? They want to get 1,000 times back. Now you might say, that's not true, but I'll give you a true example. Someone walks into a Gurdwara, right? They put down £100 to the Gurdwara. They say, put my name in the prayer. So when they announce it, that this guy gave £100, he's asking for this. Now what does he ask for? No, not just his name. He wants everyone to praise him. We also want something else. He goes, he's doing a prayer for a promotion in his job. What's the job promotion you're going to give him? 10 grand a year more. So he's put £100 down, and now he wants a 10 grand a year promotion, and he wants everyone to know that he put £100 down. But do you see how we're doing? What we think we're giving money to God, but actually we're begging. We're even bigger beggars than the average person who says, give me a pound, please, mate. The one who gets to give me a pound, he's not that much of a beggar as a person that walks in and says, give me a £10,000 increase and let everybody know that I gave you £100. So this is why it's dangerous to give and not recognize the meditation. When someone meditates, they remember God. And they come in, let's say you had the back, you got music playing, yeah? God's name in it, Simran, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. It's remembering God to make you think, actually, He's the giver. You're just a servant. You're just passing it on. He's the giver. So you don't put yourself in the service. It's selfless service. It's not self-orientated service. It's not self-orientated service. Giving in God's name and not in your own name. And then you can become humble, and then it works. Then it becomes seva. Otherwise you end up becoming proud. You get it? So that's what. And then what if you do a lot of meditation, right? You're full of this. You got no ego, but you don't give to no one. Again, what's the point of that? Get it?
I become selfish.
they'll become selfish as well. So, yeah, it can become self-serving, innit? You think, you know what? I'm just going to leave this world, go live in a mountain, meditate. That's happened, innit? What are all the monasteries? You know, watch the Kung Fu movies. Where's the monasteries? Up there, away from the world, yeah? Why is that?
I don't know. No one disturbs them.
Yeah, no one to disturb them, yeah? Peace, no one disturb them. Now, let's say you've got someone who's a very spiritual, very giving, strong morals, right? Not attracted by greed, not attracted by women. What could we do with that person if we brought them here upon earth with the rest of us? What could we do with that person? That might be good.
Make them
Go on.
help others.
Huh?
Make them help others.
Okay, that's one way, but what else could we do with them?
Example, everyone should be.
Well, what about putting them into politics? At the moment, yeah? At the moment, no. What I'm trying to say is, at the moment, you know, they did a survey last year, yeah? To work out who do you trust. Politicians came at 16%. 16% politicians. No, everybody expects politicians to lie. No one expects them to tell the truth. What if you put these monks into politics? They might do a good job.
Why not?
No, they might not. You're right. They might fail because they're safe up there to be free of money because there's no money to be attached to. Up in the monastery, you can say, I got no greed because there's no money. Right? They might fail. But the true ones, the ones that really aren't interested in money, power, or fame, but only interested in serving people, they might be better off making them into politicians. Innit? They might be better off making them into community leaders.
Yeah.
They might do a good job. But instead, they're living in the mountains, looking after themselves, isn't it? So you see how the Guru's trying to say, look, be a monk, be a saint, but then be in the world as well. Innit? So the good people are needed, innit? Because the rest of us, we're actually not that good. I say I'm not a good person, you know. Given the chance, I'd probably, you know, do terrible things. Yeah? But good people do exist. Yeah? But unfortunately, they're up in the mountains. Need to get into the world. Huh?
Let's go get them.
Let's go get there. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. You know, if you had a Plato, if you studied philosophy at school, you know, Plato, the famous philosopher, yeah?
Yes.
Plato talked about that the world should be ruled by philosophers. His ideal was philosopher kings. Yeah? Now, what did he say about the philosopher kings, yeah? Because the philosophers, they don't want to be the kings. So you're going to have to go and get them. Just like this man's idea, let's go get them. So you go and find the philosophers, the people that love truth, they don't care about money or power or anything else. They love just to serve people and be good people. You get them and you say to them, you've got to become the king. And you have to convince them because they don't want to be kings. You get it? So actually what we're talking about, this has actually been going on for 2,000, 3,000 years, this philosophy argument. How do we get good leaders? The Guru says, find spiritual people who are not interested in money, wealth, power, who are interested in the truth, and then make them your leaders. That's a hard one, isn't it? Because instead we vote for people like David Cameron and all the rest of them, innit? Who look good on TV, they smile, they sound good, they sound posh, but deep down, they got their money hid away in Panama, not paying no tax. You know what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Yeah. We think, oh yeah, he must be good because he sounds right. He sounds like a good leader.
Yeah.
But the person who maybe doesn't sound good on camera, the person who maybe doesn't wear flashy clothes, like a Jeremy Corbyn type who don't look so flashy, yeah, he might actually be the best person to lead the country. You know, like right now they keep cussing that guy in America, Bernie Sanders, yeah. Keep saying, oh, what does he know? But actually, he's been right for a long time. He's a good guy. He's not interested in power. He just says it straight. Maybe they're the ones who should lead this, isn't it? Maybe better than Bernie Sanders. There might be some saint somewhere who's even better than Bernie.
Oh, it's
You get
not
it?
Trump.
Not Trump. Yeah.
I know this is not
You know
Trump.
what Trump, yeah? You know what it sounds with? Chump. That's what I think. You know, and anyway, like the whole thing with Trump is, it's like he's, you know Plato, something else he said. Interesting, you find it. If you study philosophy or politics, I studied philosophy at university, yeah?
Yeah, I'm planning to.
Is it? Yeah, that's why I was at Oxford, I did PPE. If you go for that degree, man, it's a good one.
I want to do a double major in America. Maths
Yeah.
and philosophy.
Oh wow, yeah. Good one, check you out. Look at this guy, got good dreams, man. Well done, shabash. So, you know Plato, he said something interesting. He goes, so you got one end, which is the philosopher kings, yeah? That's the best. But he goes, at the bottom, you've got tyranny. And just above tyranny, you've got democracy. So we're going downwards, yeah?
Yeah.
So at the worst is tyranny. But just above tyranny is democracy. It's not so good. Because with democracy, you should get together and elect a tyrant. The tyrant then changes the rules and becomes a tyrant. And it's exactly what happened with in Germany with Hitler. Hitler was elected. He didn't take power, he was elected. And then he turned it into a tyranny. The same with like someone like Trump. All they do is appeal to the low base thing inside us. Oh, it's not your problem. It's all because of the foreigners. It's all because of the foreigners. You think, yeah, I've got someone to hate now. It's because he's going to take care of me. He's my man. Yeah? He talks straight. Yeah, just knock him out. You know how they get all angry and violent? He's appealing to the worst qualities inside us. We've all got them. He's appealing to them. Yeah? And then he gets people riled up and they vote for him. And then what does he do? He starts taking away people's power and he makes himself the tyrant. That is how it works. On the other hand, you've got somebody who doesn't want to be the king. He wants to be in the mountain meditating. And we've got to go and find that guy. Say, yo, we need you to run the country. He's like, no, I don't want to run the country. He goes, no, we need you to run the country. None of us can do it. We're all too messed up. You need to run the country. Get it? So that's the philosophy of Plato, like, you know, a little lesson here on the street as well. Street philosophy 101. All right, man, nice chatting to you guys. Good talking to you. I'm glad. So overall, let's have a sentence each from you about today, what you benefited from. Come on.
But why am I starting again?
Oh, yeah, you start. Okay, start from the other end. Go on. Speak up, so I can't. You got to speak into my mic here because I can't hear you otherwise.
Oh, you got your mic?
Yeah, his mic's here. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Is it actually even there?
Yeah. It's this mic, but you can only if I can hear you here. Go on.
I think as humans, our main purpose on earth is to help others.
Right, good.
And seva is like a brilliant way to do it. It doesn't have to be based on your religion, and you can help. No matter
Exactly.
who you are.
Yeah, this is above religion, isn't it? It's like it's just humanity. Yeah. Go on.
I think serving humanity, serving people regardless of their race, what they look like, what they wear.
Yeah.
I think that's the most amazing thing a human can do for another human.
Right, good.
There's very few guarantees we have in life, and we don't know one day from the next. But if we as people can do one thing to make someone else's day better, to make someone else's week better, their year, it means the world
Right,
to
good.
them,
Yeah.
and it reflects in yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, guys. Take it easy, yeah? Okay.
Thanks so much.
Okay, no problem. Check us out on YouTube if you want. You'll be seeing that video up there sometime. You'll be famous. Not that famous. We're not that big. Basicsofsikhi. That's our channel. Basicsofsikhi.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Vaheguru